Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 86 of my Guild Wars 2 Let's Play series, where today I am back on my Human Guardian for a bit, and I want to explore a brand new map where I have made it to the Straits of Devastation and into Ore, where we have 3 new maps in Ore, but we also have one more map up here, Frostgorge Sound, a level 70 to 80 map, and I want to begin exploring that, but really quickly. With me reaching level 80 on my Savari Necromancer, I have been working on map completion on that character so that I can get full world completion. So when we are in like the Cursed Shore, I can achieve 100% world completion on that character, where I've done basically the entire world except for like 3.5 maps now, spread out across like 5 different characters. So I've been doing like the map completion off camera because I've already recorded every map, but because I've been doing stuff off camera, I have achieved a little bit of stuff where I completed guarding the fields and environmental protection, which are like minor spoilers for Living World Season 1. These are just to complete events in Keswick Hills and in Gandharan Fields, but I also did 2 dailies, and I also achieved Lifetime Survivor, which is 10 achievement points. We just need to get like 500,000 experience without dying or changing maps, which this is ultimately very easy to do once you're like level 80, but I did accomplish that. Alongside that, I was gaining some experience, which I'm not level 80 onto this character, but maybe I'll swap over to my Necromancer really quickly. I am currently in the Lornar's Pass, but I have completely filled out all 3 of these mastery tracks, so I thought I would go ahead and train them, where we can go ahead and put a mastery point into here. And we are now mastery level 1, and we have unlocked the mentor tag, which we can go ahead and pop that here, and we can see we have this icon above our head now. And then on the map, it's kind of hard to see because our player icon is here too. We now have this mentor tag, but I don't want to be a mentor right now. And I can also go ahead and put some points into here, so I can start like learning this if needed, and we can start crafting legendary weapons if we wanted, and we can start doing some fractal stuff if we wanted, where I got 10 achievement points for that. That's interesting. But we are now mastery level 2 and then mastery level 3, where I'm going to continue working on Pact Commander, but I still need to reach level 80 on my Guardian. So now that we have gotten all of the paperwork out of the way, let's go ahead and come to Wayfarer Foothills to the Daliak Pass, where there are 2 entrances into the Frostgorge Sound, technically 3 with future updates. And I want to go ahead and go through like the opening entrance, which we did take a sneak peek at when I created my Norn Ranger a very long time ago, and we were traveling through this part of the world, where we have Solitude Waypoint, and we have this map portal right here that's going to take us into this incredible map, where I love the loading screen art here of a Coden Sanctuary, where there are a few Coden Sanctuaries in this map that we can go ahead and explore. And getting this waypoint, I automatically leveled up to level 75, which is nice. So I can go ahead and get one of these rewards. Maybe we can get these new shoulder pads, which are very, very funny looking shoulder pads. Cool looking as well. I used to rock this on my main character actually, but let's go ahead and chat with this scout.
Jormag's influence extends far beyond his actual reach. To the west, the sons of Svanir grow ever more dangerous and violent. To the east, the weak-minded Grawl worship the great beast in the sky. We must stem the tide, or this land will be lost.
So let's go ahead and stem the tide. And I see there is an event going on right over here, and I think we should go ahead and help out here. There are 2 big meta events in this map, and one of them is here, Breaking the Ice, where we can actually chat with you. Let's do it, and we can go ahead and push forward, where this is like a full event chain if I recall correctly, and we do have a task over there that we can work on as well. But let's go ahead and start attacking some of these sons of Svanir, and we can level up as we fight them. Like in past episodes, I will likely spend 2 episodes in this map, but we might spend 3 if I spend a lot of time doing a bunch of other stuff as well. And I want to come into the achievement tree here. There is like an achievement. No, I don't remember what it's called. We have this achievement, finish what you started. So let's go ahead and track this actually, where we need to successfully complete all 5 Breaking the Ice events in Frostgorge Sound. And it starts with drive the Sons of Svanir from Cold Watch, which is what we're doing right now. So it looks like we are on track. And this might be difficult to do with just a few people, so maybe I could throw myself in LFG, but we do have 2 more people here now, so hopefully we can get through this. And we have successfully captured Coilwood Watch, which is nice. Let's quickly come over here, because I want to grab this waypoint. It's going to be important for us. We are going to want to return here. And now we need to defend Coiled Watch. So let's get back up here as quick as possible. We have this group that's swarming this area, and they are currently invulnerable. And now we can attack them. Let's go ahead and engage. Just obliterated that War Master here, where there is a massive pack presence in this map as they fight against a Jormag, another Elder Dragon, who is doing things around Tyria, but is less of a threat at this current moment compared to Zaitan. There are just a ton of Sons of Svanir. There's like 3 waves attacking us at the same time right now, which is kind of nice because we'll progress through this event a little bit faster, but it's also a little scary because we might get overwhelmed. And the veterans definitely have a lot of health, and we are losing more and more packed soldiers as we do this. We have to hold this tower indeed. We do have an 18-minute timer, but I feel like that's not really going to be much help for us because we'll probably either lose the tower or kill the Sons of Svanir. We got 1 player on an arrow cart there, which is nice, laying down some siege damage before he joins the fray. Let's try to group this group up. We just leveled up again, which is nice. We've been defeating Elder Dragon minions as we have killed some Ice Brood. So we got to level 76 now. We have unlocked the story mode version of Honor of the Waves, which is the next dungeon that I'll be doing. But I'll be doing that on my Svar Necromancer, of course. We have another wave here. Person's resing some people to help us out. That's nice. If we deal with this wave and then the next wave over there, and then there should be like 1 more wave. Is it those Goliaths that are gonna be charging in soon? Let's try to clear our front here, I guess. The Goliaths are coming in from behind. And then we have this Goliath, and the Goliath is dead, and we have successfully defended Coiled Watch. So we have completed the second event here, and now we're going to escort these Daliaks. I see the Daliaks coming in from the distance. That's very cool. Once they arrive, we can begin escorting them towards this Sons of Svanir stronghold that we see off in the distance with some of that corrupted ice of Jormag. So we have to escort at least 1 Daliak to the gate. And I notice this is not a group event yet, so it should be easy for us to do. I was hoping we'd have some friends that would help us out, but it looks like both of them left. So maybe escorts up at Coiled Watch, or maybe somebody will come and help. There's 1 friend for us, which is nice. And these are some slow Daliaks, and it looks like we got a couple of Ice Brood attacking us on the flank. The Daliaks are still moving forward, which is nice, but could potentially be dangerous if we get attacked by a lot of things and then they just continue out into a dangerous territory by themselves. I was trying to group up all these. Got those 3 together ultimately, which is nice. Got a Hauler right here and a Berserker charging in. It is nice to have a little bit of change of pace as we return to the Shiverpeaks, because it's been a while since we have been in a snowy area as we've been exploring, like around Mount Maelstrom recently, and in Ore, and in like Firehard Rise, which are the opposite of snowy areas. Let's charge forward a little bit, try to grab all their attention, and we are now in the task area finally, so we can start progressing this task and we can complete it. There should be a scout around here. It looks like there's a scout over here, so we can complete this entire area then head that way, I think. Frostgorge Sound is a map that does have some structure compared to other maps, but it does feel a little bit more open-ended as well, similar to Ore. We're already like 1/3 of the way through here. The spear thrower is kind of scary. Let's go ahead and just obliterate it. Not that scary, I guess. A couple of Sons of Svanir to defeat as well. There we go, Boomyaks. We just got an achievement. Keep all explosives laden Daliaks alive on the trip to Barrowstead Gate and Frostgorge Sound. So that's nice, we got 1 achievement there. And they're setting explosives, and we got a ton more vigil in here. I might go ahead and advertise when we get to the final event because it's like a boss fight or whatever. And we have breached the gate. So there are 3 totem foci in here that we can go ahead and attack. So let's charge forward. Let's get this point of interest while we're here. Oh, we're about to die. Okay. Let's try to deal with this focus. Group everything up too. Maybe I shouldn't have charged in. Maybe this was a bad decision. But we are about to complete the task, which is nice. We might level up to 77 in a moment. There we go. Task complete. Let's just clear these ice speed right here. We do have to complete this event in the next like 4 minutes, which shouldn't be too big of an issue, but it is something to think about. Let's go ahead and attack this one. I see one player over there. Hopefully we can defeat the final boss pretty easily. I think we should be able to. This focus is taking like less damage, I feel like. I'm like missing it a little bit. It's good that those people cleared out the opening area so the NPCs could walk in a little bit better. And one more focus left to defeat. Let's go ahead, just stab it a few more times and we can complete that. And now we have 3 bosses here. Final event up. I think we're fine actually. I don't think anyone really cares too much about this unless you're doing like the full event chain for the achievement for like the first time on your account. Kill Shaman Frost. I don't think we have to kill him at the same time. So let's go ahead and attack the Shaman of Ice. Because I destroyed the Dragon Shamans is the last thing we need. I feel like there's like one more event after this. Am I misremembering? It's like a big boss fight or something. I remember being like really challenging back in the day. Oh, the fight's not over. Okay, now they're converted. This is still not exactly what I was remembering, but this is still a little bit more challenging. You can see like a blizzard has stormed in now. There's one. Let's attack this one. Just defeat you. And then one more converted shaman left to defeat. Shamans of Ice, Frost, and Hail. I see what happens after we kill this one. This might be the end of the event. And it's been a win. There we go. And we got the achievement as well. Finish what you started. We can go ahead and get our task reward as well. We're so close to level 77. Let's go ahead and say thank you to our friends as we have successfully completed this entire meta event and this task. We can grab the second point of interest right here and level up to level 77. And we are now done with this entire area, which is exciting. I see a couple merchants up there. Maybe we can check to see if they have anything special. We also have our level up reward here. I'll just go ahead and pick this one. And the Vigil are moving back towards their watchtower over there. I guess it is a Sons of Svanir watchtower. And then this Sons of Svanir stronghold, which is now firmly in pact control. And specifically like Vigil control, it seems like. It's mostly like Vigil soldiers out here. But in here, is it above us? Okay, we have a rescued supplier who's just a basic supplies merchant, and a rescued brewer who is just going to sell us some alcohol if we so desire. And let's go ahead and return to the start of the zone. But it's nice to have a few more achievements completed, and I noticed we're very close to completing Hunter-Gatherer, successfully gather resources 500 times. It looks like I do not have the correct harvesting tools, but let's go ahead and harvest this leek right here, and we can complete this achievement for a grand total of 21 achievement points, which that is all exciting, and we are getting a ton of achievements this episode, I guess. Over here we have a ton of graw, but there are also a couple of interesting areas hidden around here that I do want to take a look at. But let's begin by just clearing out some of these graw. And these graw in particular are interesting because they are worshipping the dragon, the Jormag, which is not a good thing for us because we are against Jormag, of course. So these Graw are hostile towards us, and we can go ahead and deal with them. Or in fact, most Graw in the game are hostile towards us. And it is the exception when there are Graw that are friendly towards us, which it was nice to meet some of them when we were doing chapter 5 of the personal story. Right over here is a tiny little area that I've always thought was just gorgeous. I really like this waterfall, and we have this small little cave with some ice streaks, and a little creek that comes into what is a larger and also very beautiful area. I like how this is kind of just like a place where like the snow is melting. You can kind of see it collapsing here and there. And then I really like the icicles, and then like the waterfall with like the frozen waterfall as well. It's just a very, very beautiful area. I always love the areas in the Shiverpeaks where it's like very like pristine and like green and like lush and verdant areas completely surrounded by snow. So like the Norn starting area and then like Southern Norners Pass in this area as well. It's just incredibly beautiful. Let's group up these enemies, as in 2 of them. There's 2 ice worms I burrowed underneath, and then this one I couldn't really pull. I should try to kill the friendly rabbit maybe, so he doesn't spawn an ice worm. And we're very close to completing this task, except for our horrible inventory right now. Go ahead and just salvage everything. We have completed the task now. And let's go ahead and enter this cave, because if I remember correctly, this is the opening to a mini dungeon. Perhaps we should kill these Graw as well. And it has been a while since I've done this mini dungeon, so this is going to be like a little bit of a fresh experience, because you can often just like jump straight to the end and not do the mini dungeon as a whole, which is often what I do whenever it's like a daily or weekly or whatever. So I just come through it very quickly. So I'm excited to re-experience this. Where Frostgorge Sound as a whole is actually a zone that I haven't been in like a very long time. Like strictly for like map completion. There's the very special road boss in the northern end of the zone that I've killed many times, and much more recently I've been here to kill that boss specifically, but not for some just like classic relaxing map completion. Now let's run through this cave. We have killed the guards at the front of the cave. There are some Graw in there, and it looks like the ceiling is collapsing in some areas. So let's sneak around this way, try not to get hit. Couple of veteran ones here. Let's just run straight past you through here, and I see a tattered journal right here. I made it this far under the cover of darkness. There are a few Graw in this cave, but they stay near the entrance. They seem agitated by something. The ceiling is unstable between the rocks and falling stalactites. It's a wonder I made it this far, but if I find the treasure of the dragon Graw, it will be worth it. My health is waning. Should I die, I hope that whoever finds this journal will sing about the bold explorer Francis Magellan. Where it looks like he left his journal here, so he is probably no longer alive. The ceiling is falling. Let's go ahead and dodge everything and jump up here, and it's falling again. Let's be safe. We do have a ton of Graw here. Let's go ahead and deal with this group, because I don't think we have a faraway location to run to. And they're also easier to kill than a group of veterans. And up here, let's be very careful. Here's 2 veterans. Go ahead and deal with them. I see a gate here, a makeshift gate. Just try to stun them. And then this should be ultimately a pretty easy fight. Just a lot of damage. Spawn a frost totem every now and then that I should kill. Something is happening. I think that's their ability. They're trying to freeze me a little bit. Of course, in the snowy map, we have a lot of enemies who do frost-based attacks, which is kind of fun. There we go. We have another tattered journal. The Graw are acting strange. They recently built a makeshift gate separating the front of the cave from the back. But why? I now know more about the Graw's peculiar activities. It seems they've discovered another creature's presence here, but it couldn't be me. I've been so careful. Through continued observation, I've learned that the Graw's gate was not built to keep intruders out, but to keep something in. The explorer. Let's go ahead and destroy this gate. Surely whatever the Graw are afraid of, we can deal with on our own. I like these like little structures right here, and a ton of oozes. And it looks like in here there's like a cage there. And just some more like grawl, like structures right here that are on fire. And I don't think we need to fight these guys. Let's just get out of here. Tattered Journal Volume 3. Oozes, they're everywhere and led by an enormous ooze. There's no way I'm going to find that treasure now, and I can't leave without being seen. I'm trapped. The only way is forward. The ooze is too big to move, but I might be able to sneak past it. I pray this is not my final hour. Okay, we have a giant blue ooze this way, which is a champion. Okay, let's run away. There's a grand chest right there. Oh boy, where can we go? Let's go ahead and kill these oozes first. Let's clear ourselves some space. I don't think I'll be able to kill that ooze, but I might be able to get the achievement for completing this mission. Let's kill this ooze. This one looks like maybe sneak back that way. There we go. Okay, let's see. Can we? Nope. Let's wait for Aegis to come back. How do we get up there? I do think this wall does break at some point. I'm not sure. Let's come this way. Okay, we got the achievement. Can we get the chest? Let's get the chest. Okay, we got it. And now up this way. So the exit is up there, but I don't really remember the best way to get up there. And I think maybe we should just waypoint right over here. Let's double check. I did get Magellan's Memento. I've completed this dungeon. Let's maybe try. Oh, okay, I tried to jump up that way. You can see some decorations up there. And I think we have successfully completed this mini dungeon. We didn't kill the boss, but a champion is probably a little hard for us to fight right now. Let's go ahead and continue this way as we have finally completed everything in the southern bits right here, where there's a lot of content in just like these two areas. We can continue over this way to an iconic location. I feel like where in the original Guild Wars you start in the Prophecies campaign in Ascalon, and Ascalon basically like falls to the Char, and there's the expedition led by Rourke where some of the Ascalonians travel west while some Ascalonians stay with King Adalbert, where the ones that went with Rourke traveled through the Shiverpeaks, and they started their adventures through the Shiverpeaks right here at Yakington's Toil, where it was like Yak's Bend, I believe, like back in the day. But this is the site of that camp that the Ascalonians built, and it's still a camp used by the Norn here as well, where there are a few things around here. Very interesting thing is that there are a couple of Black Lion traders just hanging out here. So we can go ahead and get some rewards if we wanted. 26 silver and 3 copper I have earned. And right up here we have a vista that we can go ahead and look at for this area of Frostgorge Sound. A scenic shot. There's also a hero challenge down here, and we have this scout. So let's go ahead and chat with the hero challenge first. I think if I recall correctly, this is like a Norn brawl. Okay, it looks like we are going to fight a snow leopard shaman, so let's go ahead and prepare for the worst as she transforms into a snow leopard. Try to stun her maybe for a split second. She only has 6 more seconds of snow leopard form, but maybe she's more dangerous outside of snow leopard form. She transformed back into it. That went off cooldown for her. Let's just spin one more time and then a few more stabs. There we go. Now next we have this researcher right over here who we can chat with.
Imps have started to overrun the Rime Moraine caves. We're trying to determine the cause, but keeping the imps under control while we conduct our experiments has been difficult. Any assistance you could give would be appreciated.
So let's go ahead and help out some researchers. This is a fun task because we have completed like this opening area here, and now we can progress further into the map through this task because we have a cave system over here which is going to lead to like the other side of these mountains that we see all around here. And I think that's like a fun like idea and structure. I do have like some mail. We got some legendary weapon mail that you can pause to read if you really wanted to, and of course we have the honor wave stuff as well. And now let's go ahead and go this way. A summoning stone you can go ahead and pick up, and I think we can return these to Scholar Inca if we wanted to. And then let's go ahead and continue this way. An interdimensional wave etherometer, however we pronounce that. And it looks like we just have to activate that. Let's come activate this one as well. This area 2 is very beautiful. I love that tiny little like waterfall coming off of the icicles. 2 players coming through this way. I suppose I should just get all the summoning stones that I can. There's an ice imp this way that we can fight. I have a little like part of the cave right here that's coming off the main tunnel. We can use maybe a few more imps around here to kill, but we can also just activate everything and pick up everything else. So research notes, very interesting. Some of them look like burned, some like fire imps or whatever. Let's get this one. Looks like there's a nearby camp that is being defended right now. As we come out of this end of the cave, we can see a dwarven gate right here, which is very fun, and some dwarven ruins all around here at this point of interest. Arkor's tomb, where we have this tactician here who we can chat with.
The Sons of Svanir have become a real problem. As they try to claim territory around their fortress, it takes more and more effort for us to contain their expansion. They attack our patrols, and even our flag stands take some abuse. We could use a little extra help.
So let's go ahead and help them out. Where we have this camp here that was being defended, but then it was captured by the Ice Brood. So let's go ahead and charge in here, where this is a convenient event for us to work on as we complete this task right here. And I got to the point of interest. Oh, there's no point of interest right here. There's a point of interest up there. Let's come into here. We have this corrupted ice shard that we can go ahead and destroy. And it looks like we need to kill all 3 of them in order to successfully recapture the camp. And we can also head to the south and get some help if we wanted to. But I think we can do this on our own. I don't want to walk all the way over there right now. Veteran Ice Brood Berserker. One last ice shard. So we have to kill the Berserker as well. We have killed all of the ice shards, and we are almost done with this task, so this was a very convenient event to have up right now. There we go. And we have successfully recaptured the camp as some of the Ice Brood ran away. Let's raise the packed flags, and we will have to go over here a little bit just to kill a few more of the Sons of Svanir who should be up in the hills around here. Looks like we have really captured this area. Ridge Post Sentry, a nice little packed camp right here. I love these flags, they're very cool. Another one up here. Right over there is the stronghold that we did capture, so that might be part of the reason why we see so many packed around here. But there is this event going on, so it looks like the event has completely reset now, so new players can do that with the whole escort and everything again. So I had killed these 2 Sons of Svanir, and we were very close to level 78, which is exciting. We're leveled up. We completed 2 tasks since I've picked up my rewards, and we got this large crafting bag, which I should go ahead and just clean up my inventory a little bit. And we have 2 more levels to go before we reach level 80. And with completing this task, it looks like the next spot we have to go to is over to this scout. And this is another incredibly beautiful area, similar to like the southeastern area I was talking about earlier, where we have like another little vale here, a Leopard's Tail Valley. And I love this river so much, and this little bridge and like that waterfall, and it goes out towards a little like inland sea over there, which we'll explore later. But I just love this like creek river area situation that we have going on right here. Let's go ahead and run up here where we have a big packed fortification here with a full-blown waypoint, and I think there's a vista over there we can get. And we also have a scout right here. We got some Whispers agents and some Crusaders and some Priory Scholars. And the scout is right over here. A couple of Sons of Sonya are attacking, but they will defend.
The Coden migrated south to escape Jormag's influence, and their sanctuary has taken a lot of damage. They're repairing it now, but for some reason the Dredge saw them as a threat and began harassing them. The Coden had a rough time. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
So this area is a little bit more complicated, where we do have this task down here, and then we're sent over to this task. But there is another task, which is level 75, it looks like, as this is 74 and this is 76, where there's this scout over here. So let's go ahead and come to the south, and we can go this way. But we also have a vista that we can grab really quickly, which is going to take us to the west a little bit. So let's go ahead and jump up this way. Groznev Delve. And I'm pretty sure if we come right around here, we can follow this mountain edge. And we're going to go pretty far this way, but it is just convenient to come and grab this now. Where we can see one of the Coden sanctuaries right there, which is absolutely incredible looking. And the sanctuaries are like one of the big like marketing materials for like the original Guild Wars 2, because they're like really, really cool looking. But we have this vista right here. A nice view of that sanctuary, and I'm going to go ahead and waypoint back here. I think that's the best move to make, and we can go ahead and enter into this entire dredge complex, which we have this opening right here where there are a lot of hostile dredge, and we also have some different things we can interact with and some supplies that we can get, some Coden we can resurrect. So let's just begin working our way through here. We spawned a veteran one, which hopefully is like a lot of task progress for us. We check the map here, we have a point of interest down there next to the task giver. So let's just work our way that way, and then we have the scout over there that we can chat with as well. So it is unfortunate to see Dredge like so hostile towards us, because we do want to like try to ally with like as many races of the world as possible, because we do have like some dangerous threats like that we need to deal with, such as Zaitan for example. And it is unfortunate to deal with like enemy factions like the Dredge, who have like groups of them who are friendly towards us and groups of us who are hostile towards us, where it would be nice if everyone was friendly towards us, of course, so we could rally the forces of Tyria together. But unfortunately we will have to deal with these Dredge here. And I completely forgot about these like banners, the Coden flag stand. We can like go ahead and kill these Dredge here, and then we can like capture the flag stand. And I always thought that was like a fun part of this like task, because you don't really see many mechanics like this in tasks specifically around Tyria. Just obliterate this group, and then we can slowly capture this area. I forget how long we have to stand here for. Let's go ahead and start attacking this one from afar. There we go. The circle's still up, but we got like credit for capturing it, I think. Some more supplies. Once we get close to the end of this task, we can go ahead and just run to the task giver to turn in the supplies. I see this resonator spawned. Let's deal with him. And I think we can leave this area. Let's kill some more Dredge here. This is like the highest level Dredge that we do fight in Guild Wars 2 and vanilla Guild Wars 2. Because we see like Dredge Hunt Cliffs being like a massive zone for the Dredge, but that ends at like level 60-ish. Where this is one of the highest level zones in vanilla, alongside the 3 zones in ore. So we're dealing with like level 75, 74 dredge right here. And I think that will get a little bit higher once we head a little west. This entire mining area is really cool with like the supports, and like we have like this machine right here. Let's grab the supplies. And just some more dredge trying to ruin our day. Let's not let them. With leveling up to level 78, we also unlock the story mode for Crucible of Eternity, which of course I'll do in the future. We have a group of Coden right here. Let's grab the supplies, kill another dredge, and then let's go talk to the task individual, and we can go ahead and turn in everything we got, and hopefully that will complete everything we need. I love this little area right here, Blue Ice Station, a dredge like compound, but it has been captured by the Coden. So let's go ahead and we reclaimed this, and then we also reclaimed some meat, and we're very close to finishing this. But I think if we head out this way, we should just look at how cool this tunnel is with like all the pipes and like this bridge over this like massive ravine right there. Very cool looking. Yeah, let's go up there. Let's go ahead and kill these two dredge. I think that's going to do it for us. I somehow did not grab that excavator, which is unfortunate. Do you think we'll get the task off this excavator? Nope. We have the stalagmite, which I think we can break. Okay, that doesn't count. I could go kill that excavator. I think this flag stand is about to be captured if you just sit here for just a second. There we go. And now we have Rebel Constantine. Let's go ahead and chat with this friendly dredge.
All may not know it yet, but we are slaves once more. Every day we work these mines, and every day our leaders take what we earn and leave us with nothing. The suffering won't end until the weak stand up and fight against the oppressors. The fight will begin here, and the dredge will be free.
So it looks like we have a ton of dredge this way who are rebelling against the dredge leaders here because they are being authoritarian. So let's go ahead and just ride our raptor this way. There's a dredge weapons guard there, and we have Croc's Ruin at the point of interest, and we have the scout down here, or this task down here with this waypoint at a very cool area. Because again, back on my, I forgot about this when I was saying there was like technically 3 areas. There's technically 4 ways into Frostgorge Sound, because on our Norn Ranger we can go ahead and come through this portal and we enter Snowden Drifts. And I pointed out this area when we explored through here a long time ago now, but there's a bunch of dredge in front of us there, and we have these dredge rebels, and we are currently in this map, which is fun. But let's go ahead and run back through here because I want to explore Frostgorge Sound right now. Down here we have this hero challenge. Let's go ahead and chat with you, and we can fight this miner to help him train a little bit. Ultimately a pretty easy hero challenge for us. 38% complete with this map. Let's run over here really quickly because this just looks cool. This entire like tunnel system that leads into here. But similar to what this player is doing, we have to go ahead and get into a dredge mining suit. So let's go ahead and run back this way and talk to the task giver, because we have to acquire the mining suit and then complete different things around here to inspire the dredge rebels. And this is one of the least popular tasks in Guild Wars 2, and it is kind of annoying to complete just because we're like super restricted in this mining suit. But let's go ahead and do our best as we run this way, where we can repair open communication, and then we have a few different attacks here. Let's attack this dredge cannon. Now let's just try to complete the task as best we can before we go and get to the other map completion objectives. We can investigate this, and I guess we can bring this back to Isaac maybe. Let's run back up here. Oh, there are rebel sympathizers that we can give the weapons to. So this is very nice because we can open the communication to see what we should do. So there we go. Some more disturbed ground here. And we could give this to the sympathizer right there. And then this way. think we probably want to come back down into the main complex. Can help fight this dredge cannon. We have like the slash, double strike, and then pummel, which is like 4 attacks. There's also Skrit, who are enslaved here as well. Can inspire rebels. Maybe we should go up to these 4 rebels. That might be a lot of task progress for us. But first, this dredge right here. As Jenna runs in to hang out. The Skrit is freed. This dredge is almost dead. So let's go ahead and kill you. Let's run over here where we have these rebels. And let's try to inspire them.
Stand tall. Today we show the oppressors what true freedom is.
And we didn't really get task progress for that, which is unfortunate. A rebel supplier over here. So a basic merchant that we can go ahead and chat with. Probably just basic. Oh, mind edible roots. 80% chance to gain health on kill. Plus 60 healing power. Plus 10% experience from kills. Let's go ahead and eat that. Probably not the most delicious thing. Doesn't really seem like something I would personally enjoy. Jump, jump, jump. Okay, we made that jump. That stressed me out for a second. Let's sabotage this pipe. I have a few more pipes all along here that we can just sabotage. This is giving us a decent amount of progress just all together. And then we'll probably only have to kill a few more dredge maybe. Oh, it looks like every time we do this a dredge spawns as well. This pipe doesn't have one. Let's come here.
Brothers, stand tall. Today we show the oppressors what true freedom is.
Almost dead. There we go. Okay, just a few more probably. This is, of course, a very, very slow task, as I said. Almost. I think if we investigate this, and then we're like 99%, let's go ahead and chat with the sympathizer. There we go. Task complete. Let's go ahead and get out of the suit. There's a little cramped in there. Let's get our reward, and we have a few areas around here we can explore. And I do just love how incredible this entire area looks. But first, let's go into the water here, which might be a little gross, but I just love how it looks down here. It's very, very cool. This kind of reminds me of Half-Life, if you know what I'm talking about, with those like giant like elevators that like go down further into like the facility. But once we swim down here, we can go ahead and get to the Forge Pit's point of interest. And then let's go ahead and swim back up this way. You can also see it continuing way up into the sky there, like out of the mountain, which is very, very cool. And I never really noticed that before. Remember, when you're exploring Guild Wars 2, look up. We got some like massive fans and like just a ton of pipes all around here. It's just a very, very, very cool area. It's kind of unfortunate that the task is a little annoying. But over here should be a point of interest for us right up here. The Sonic Furnace. And then let's try to get up a little bit. Or there are a few different ways to go up. We just happen to be right here. And this is a little bit of like a motion sickness nightmare, I feel like. Let's go up here. And then up here we have this vista that we can look at. So very, very, very cool. But let's get out of here. We need to drop down here, and we should have an exit. Looks like there might be 2 exits here. Let's come out this way first. Nice little opening with the pipes leading out this way. Back out into fresh air and into a dwarven ruin right here, where of course the dredge hate the dwarves. Let's go ahead and kill this excavator really quickly. As we deal with you, let's check out this grave right here, where we can read the engraving. Here lies Vorok, strong hammer of Dildramor's finest, cut down while defending Croc's ruin from Stone Summit invaders. I believe that is a reference to the original Guild Wars. Spit upon the Stone Summit, friend of Dildramor ye be. Very, very cool. So if we really wanted to, we can spit on that enemy. But this enemy has a lot of health for whatever reason. And you can see another little like dredge pit down there and a vista. A cool shot there. Let's just drop down here really quickly so we can kind of see what this tunnel looks like. It of course goes back into the compound that we were exploring. Just another exit. But we are done with the southwestern corner of the map now, so we can go ahead and head back this way just a tiny bit to this sanctuary that we saw earlier. We have a nice little coding camp right here. Blue ice shining, and we have this waypoint right here where there is going to be a scout nearby. I think up there we can see a scout. So let's go ahead and complete this hero challenge and this task maybe, and then there's a hero challenge and a waypoint and a scout that we can go ahead and chat with next episode, I think. But let's just explore this area a little bit, because we have been exploring the Coden quite a bit, but I'm trying to remember if there is a sanctuary like south of here. I don't think there's any full-blown sanctuaries, as in they're like ships that they use, which are just incredible because it's just like massive glaciers that they built on top of, and they are just like using the glaciers as like both a home and also a way to like travel around the world, because they did come south in order to avoid Jormag's wrath. And this entire task is basically just like respecting the Coden, where we have this like journal that we could read through if you wanted to, and then we have this sentry here who we can chat with. And I think there are some Coden that we can chat with who actually have a quiz for us. Let's run this way. We can ask her to teach us about balance, and she walks away from us. The seas roar and swell, waves eventually erode the land. Is this an affront to balance? No, natural destruction is necessary for renewal. Let's see if that's the case. That is correct. And we didn't even get anything for that. That's unfortunate. But I do love these nets, so I think we can stand. Nope, we cannot stand on them. Crate defy the very nature of balance. Why is this? They enslave other races? That is not the right answer. They think they're invincible. Cracked balance affects us all. No one is immune. There may be hope for you yet, human. Bobbing along on a turbulent sea as a small ice floe, a bird perches on it, working hard to maintain its footing, going so far as to peck the ice to make it less slippery. Is there balance? The sea is always in balance, isn't it? The ice floe seems like it must be balanced. The bird is keeping its footing. It's in balance, right? Maybe the ice floe? Another journal that we can read through. Shrine and another journal, and then let's run up this way because there is a hero challenge in here, and it looks like there is a rare creature underneath the sanctuary, but I'm just gonna leave that there. I love this very cool like little opening where we have flowing ice that we can go ahead and fight. Ultimately a pretty easy fight. Didn't deal too much damage for us, but we still have some more tasks left to complete. And this is another task that I always feel like is a little slow to complete, but that's okay. How does Coda say we must maintain balance in the world as he walks away from me? We got by allying with the Coda through violent opposition or through peaceful protest. By allying? Okay, correct. I always find these like really weird. Where these Coden in particular are Coden that I do not like a lot actually. But there are other Coden in the game who I love a lot, and I am excited to interact with them more. This journal, a couple of residents. I love this little outcropping here with like the sails, and we got like a couple Coden just hanging out here. A wildfire burns in the forest, threatening a camp of settlers. Is it an affront to balance to fight the fire? Yes, the fire is meant to run its natural course. Or perhaps it is this one. Wish I was going to say self-preservation, but I thought the coding would want the other one, but I guess they don't. Teach me about balance. The dredge dig with no respect to balance. What is their main offense? To dig at strange angles. The debris make the land uninhabitable, or they disrupt the environment. Okay, probably... Oops, probably uninhabitable then. There we go. Absolute patience. Perhaps an empty cave is closed off from the road by a rock slide. Can the cave be in balance? What made the cave? What's outside the cave? So we have successfully completed this task now, and with that we have also leveled up to level 79, which means next episode we will reach level 80 on yet another character, which is kind of exciting, and I'll probably clean up my inventory really quickly. But next episode we will also explore more of Frostgorge Sound, as we have completed 51%, and we've only explored the southern bit, so we have like 2/3 of the map up here, which has the other half of the map completion left to do, and there is a big road boss up here, and also we can look at the entrance to this dungeon, but next episode we can go ahead and do the dungeon properly, as we can enter it from Lion's Arch. But I hope you all enjoyed watching this episode of my Guild Wars 2 Let's Play series, and I hope you all are taking good care of yourselves. Remember, as always, to drink some water, check your posture, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the road of Tyria. Goodbye.